listening to Shooting the Breeze with Byron A. Lloyd. Dig it.
All right, this is Back at It, Shooting the Breeze with your man, Byron A. Lloyd. I am him. My guest is Liz, my new dog, my new canine expert. For some reason, these raggedy bastards I pay money to are only letting me do 15 minutes at a time. But don't worry, they'll get their comeuppance tomorrow as soon as they get back to work. I promise you. But Liz was informing me about Kobe pit bulls that she got from Jewish people that had a Jewish... They must have been hardcore Jewish to name their dog Jewish name. Am I right?
I don't know, but actually I kind of like the name. The name fits them, so...
Well, I had one question. Were they wearing yarmulkes? You know,
I don't know. I never met him. I actually rescued him from the shelter. He was deemed aggressive and probably would have been put down. And I went and evaluated him and found out that he wasn't aggressive like they said he was. He just had some kennel issues going on. So I pulled him personally.
Well, those folks are stupid. Because if you buy an animal that is like you, hold up. First of all, as you said in the last segment, this is a Kobe pit bull, which I had no idea there was a Kobe pit bull. But there's a Kobe pit bull, some dude named Jackass Kobe, back in the 1930s, right? What's his name? Jack Kobe? Thomas? John P. Kobe. Back in the 1930s. What? Early 1900s?
Late 1890s and early 1900s.
Right. He was breeding fighting dogs, and he wanted the badass dogs he could breed. And one of them killed his nephew, and he didn't even slow up. He kept fighting and breeding them because he's that kind of guy, right?
They covered it up.
Oh, what a champ that dude was. What a prince.
But when he passed away, his sons took over the business and started breeding family dogs.
Really?
Which is the Kobe pits that you have today.
Well, a dog is what you make out of it. The meanest dogs I've ever met in my life are Chihuahuas. You know what I mean?
It's not so much that pit bulls are great dogs. Granted, they're not for everybody. Because if you think about it, what are pit bulls? They're terriers. Think about your Jack Russells. Think about your rat carriers. Think about your Yorkies, your Westies. Terriers are high-strung, neurotic, hyper dogs. And
right.
50 pounds to that. Because that's what a pit bull is, a terrier. American pit bull.
Terrier, right?
Staffordshire terrier. Yeah, they're terriers. They're not any more aggressive than any other dog on the planet.
But if you feed them gunpowder and shit, they will be, right?
And, you feed them gunpowder and shit, you're going to fry their brain.
Yeah, I know some dudes that done that. These dudes were gangsters, though.
Why don't you point me in his direction?
Well, hold up. This has been years ago. I'm talking about years, talking about decades. I used to hang out with unsavory characters decades ago. Right. And some of them might have been alleged kingpin dope dealers who like to fight dogs. And they would feed the dog gunpowder and raw meat. And that bastard was crazy. I'm talking about he was crazy.
The gunpowder kills the brain. Not that it makes them meaner, it just kills the brain. I
believe it. This dog was nuts. I'm talking about bonkers crazy. But the majority of dogs you own are pit bulls?
I've got one boxer, I've got two pits, I've got a wolf hybrid, and an Akita.
Hold up. First of all, I got two things to say. And I'll get back to some lame Independence Day facts because it is July 4th. But, did you say a wolf hybrid?
Actually, that's an incorrect term. They've actually been using the term hybrid because wolves and dogs are so genetically matched up that they just call them wolf dogs. But I just still say hybrid because that's what people are used to.
I had a cousin once that had a Malamute that was mated with a wolf, and that dog was crazy. So you got a wolf, basically.
He's a small percentage.
Nice dog?
He's a great dog. He's got a bit of a prey drive. I watched him dismember a squirrel before.
He's got a what?
Prey drive.
Really? So
yeah. It's really funny because he's very passive. He's when people would call submissive, they would, sedate a dog, which I hate using that terminology. When it comes to his prey drive kicks in, I can't stop him. I just have to let him do whatever he's going to do.
What does he usually do?
I've actually he's only had the opportunity once, and I learned my lesson.
Is he a humper?
No, he ripped a squirrel into 5 pieces.
He done what? He done what?
Ripped a squirrel into 5 pieces.
Say that one more time. I'm missing you.
He dismembered a squirrel.
Oh, dismembered a squirrel. Well, man, that happens. Squirrel's probably asking for it.
He didn't even eat it. He just left it in a nice little pile.
Right. Well, the squirrel was probably asking for it, and he was probably sending out messages to the other squirrels. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to hate on him.
Come over here. Let's talk this dog.
So the boxer, I like boxers. They're real high strung.
That's my Isabel.
Yeah, I like boxers. They're real cool dogs. They're super high strung, though.
She's very neurotic. She's not quite 2 yet. I rescued her when she was about 6 months old.
But so, would you have any advice for people that have dogs that are nuts, Liz?
Hmm?
Would you have any advice for people who have dogs that are nuts, or they have control issues? It's hard for them to control.
Call me.
Yeah, that's what you need. 16 more dogs. Call Liz. Look, if you have a dog out there, and the dog is psycho.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to take the dog. I'm saying for a small fee, I can help with the dog.
Okay, you heard it here first. If you have a dog that might be neurotic or a psychopath or just a plain butthole, contact me. I'll put you in touch with Liz. She'll get that thing shipped off immediately. Right, Liz?
No, I don't have to have it shipped off. I can fix it in the home.
Well.
I can usually do it on the phone if it's not a major problem.
Oh, my bad. Liz is part dog whisperer. I didn't know you was a dog whisperer. Why did you say you was a dog whisperer?
I'm trying to.
Okay, well, Liz will show up and dog whisper your dog. She'll Caesar Milan that bitch. Right? Even though I think that dude's a joke. That dude's a joke, right?
Seriously, if they actually do hire me to train the dog, it's a free evaluation.
Okay, you heard that? Free evaluation? The training will cost you some coin, though. And I'm sure it's reasonable. You're not going to be charging Caesar Milan money. But that dude's a joke, right? All that crap he does.
He's a hack. He's a hack. Let me say this. Anybody listening, if you have a dog and you say Caesar Milan at all, stop right now. He's a hack.
I thought he was. I knew it. I knew he was a joke.
That man he is a disgrace to dog trainers worldwide.
I heard that he's getting sued right now for something.
Good, he needs to be.
Yeah, I thought he was a hack, too. I watched that show a couple times, and when he does that...
He is a sorry son of a bitch.
Oh, it's America. You can say it. Because it's Independence Day, and we're celebrating by freedom of speech. We're celebrating our freedom of speech.
He's a sorry son of a bitch.
He is. I don't know if his mama's a bitch, but that dude is sorry. Because look here, I watched that show, man, a couple times. I ain't going to lie to you. You know, back when I smoked pot, I'd get high and I'd watch anything on TV. And,
I watched him a couple times too, but that's all it took.
Right. And that maneuver he does is total horse crap. I'm sorry. But they don't show what they do between the edits. People don't know that show's edit. They can cut the camera off and he can rib kick that dog for all we know. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh, you talking about with his foot? Yeah, he never. See, he's all about what you call negative. Okay, there's positive and negative reinforcement punishment.
Right.
It's not what you think. When you have positive reinforcement, it's adding to. When you have negative reinforcement, it's taking away.
Right.
If my dog jumps on me, and I want her to sit.
You'll beat it with a wire hanger. Oh.
No wire hangers.
Oh, my bad.
My back way. That's a form of negative punishment. I'm taking away something that she wants to dissuade undesirable behavior. When they sit and they get a treat, that's positive reinforcement.
Right.
He's about positive punishment. He adds a negative aspect to the situation to take away the undesired behavior.
So he's
if you have a dog that's growling, which don't ever do that, by the way, never correct a growl. You want to correct the reason for growl. If you just have a dog that's growling and you knock the shit out of it for growling,
hell yeah. Oh.
That's positive punishment. Yeah, don't you? I will beat your ass myself.
Well, I wouldn't beat it. I would definitely electrocute it or beat it with a wire hanger, though. I'd shot collar that bastard.
God, you're disturbed. You know what? I'll beat the hell out of a person any day of the week. Don't mess with my tongue.
No, I've never beat an animal. I'm not an animal beater.
I like dogs that are people most of the time.
Me too. Animals are a whole lot easier to get along with.
Just a brief little rundown, brief little lesson up there. But yeah, he's a hack. Don't pay attention to him. He's a piece of shit, and he doesn't need to be anywhere near dogs. I wouldn't say they stump dogs, but some of his.
You heard it here first. Caesar Milan's a hack. He's a joke. He's a phony. He's a fake. Up here's Caesar. His real name probably ain't even Caesar. You know what I mean? Besides, most Latinos I met with the name Caesar, they pronounce it Caesar anyway. It's never Caesar.
Yeah.
But so that just tells you how fake he is.
To put it fast, he is an abusive dog trainer. That's all I need to be said.
So, have you ever used I've never used a shock collar, but I've seen I've seen a human being use one. And Jesus Christ, why would you put that on? What about the wireless, before I get to shock collars, what about the wireless dog fence? Good idea, bad idea?
I would prefer using an actual fence.
Okay, actual fence.
So you have a dog like a Great Pyrenees. A Great Pyrenees and natural rubbers.
They were big-ass dogs.
Oh, yeah, I've had one. They're natural rubbers. And electric fence ain't gonna do shit. They're gonna go past it. Bottom line.
But say if I got a Chihuahua.
The only guarantee is an actual physical fence. And even then, you can have dogs that dig out. You can have dogs. I had a dog that could clear a 6-foot fence.
Hey, back when I was in the pull and fence business back in my early 20s, I had to put a top on a dog kennel because there was a beagle who was an escape artist, and he would climb the chain link fence. It was incredible. He would only do it, though, to get a piece of booty. You know what I mean? There was dogs in heat. That's no lie, I swear to you. We put a camera up to figure out how he was getting out.
Wow, you know how to solve that problem? Fix your damn dog.
Why, man? See, that's where we disagree. I don't believe in cutting testicles off anything. Not even a bull.
Okay, this is American free speech, right?
Yes, it is.
Do you want to jack your dog off?
No. The conversation took a. Okay, we could have said masturbated, but we'll go with jacking off.
No, I'm going to say it bluntly.
Well, this conversation is.
Your dog, not fixing your dog, but also not allowing him that release can lead to so many health problems.
Well, look here. Dogs are man's best friend. I don't know, but I've never masturbated one of my friends. I might red rocket. Look, Cartman did it one time. I might red rocket the dog, but
He also called mom a bitch.
he did. He also caught it in his mouth, which is disgusting. But this conversation has took a hard left on that one.
We ain't talking about Independence Day.
Right. Hey, I said red rockets. I didn't say bursting in air, though. So, see, there you go. That's part of the national anthem. But so you're telling me if I got a dog and I don't manually stimulate my canine, that he'll have health problems?
If you have a dog,
right?
A male dog that is not fixed, that is not neutered, and he is not getting a release, there are a lot of health problems that go along with that.
I can see that because when I don't get a release, I get a little cranky my damn self.
Exactly.
So hold up, but why is it always first answer is to cut the testicles off a dog? What about fixing a female? But I still have to masturbate the dog.
I do that too.
But I would still have to manually stimulate my dog, which is
Well, yeah, I mean.
I love dogs, but I don't love a dog that much. But man, come on.
I'm not. I mean, an unfixed female, a female that isn't spayed can have health problems too. You're looking at pyometra, uterine cancer. I mean, they have the same anatomy that we do, in a sense.
All right, well, look here. We're down to 5 seconds. We'll have to come back because we're doing these 15-minute bullshit segments. These shoot the breeze. We'll be right back.